Are we saying that as a member of parliament, with all the trainings that you people underwent, that Parliament as a body doesn't quite understand what this whole new scheme is about?
Maybe I refuse to go and attend that meeting to be trained how the SHA is operating.
Why?
Because you see, you pass this thing. They were running it with it all over. Pass it. Then they passed it, by the way. Because now you see...
Are you not among the people who passed it?
Now you see there is what you call the simple majority, and you know the parliament is not independent.
Yeah.
And look at what is happening today, like the tour the president is having. Parliament ought to be an independent body.
Yes.
But you see the Speaker of the National Assembly, that now is the one now talking about the government. If you speak like, when I try to speak about the SHA, he says that I should not talk about the SHA because I'm not eligible to use the SHA. Because we also have other policies that we use. Now, me as a person, as a citizen, I pay the SHA. Yeah. SHA is with about 27,000 or 30,000 being deducted. So I should also be concerned to know this money that is taken away from me. How is it going to be spent?
No, you have every right, because you represent a constituency.
Yes.
And your constituents also pay.
No,
so you have every right to question and to ask about it.
Yes.
Because when your constituents have a problem with that particular system, they'll come to you.
They'll definitely. And then you ask again. I raised this question. When you are now telling people to do a registration, and it's free, definitely.
Yes.
They are saying it's free. Even other member, when we had another member say that you pay 300, so there's no any clear.
There's no consistency.
In messaging, whatever they are talking about. And then we asked, when you're putting off this NHIF, they didn't have a transition process. It's just like when the national government was being transitioned to the vote functions, there was a transition commission that were not to let any gap in between. So they were not to allow people, they could have allowed people to start registering if there was to do some amendments. But now, they didn't even tell the members that out of this money, this is the amount that NHIF had. Like maybe the audited accounts of the NHIF. Now they are saying that they do not have the money for the chronic disease, is when now they want to pass into the supplementary and whatever. So you find like they don't understand. Then I raised also another question before the president. I asked him about this issue because of not involving the stakeholders. Like the new model funding. When we raise issues that this model funding is going, it is not attainable. It's not going to be sustainable. It can't work because they are talking about the bundles. Look at this scenario. You are saying that this person, because he has these vehicles, he has this. Look at the trend, the behavior of Kenyans. Kenyans, there are very few Kenyans who save for their children. If someone dies, then he dies with everything. You see. Now you're saying that this person, because the father has the vehicle, has the land, what about next time they come and auction him and maybe you've put that person on another bundle?
Because of that? Okay.
Because of what they own.
Or whatever they own. So you find like it doesn't work. And I even asked myself, if we have the public university, we have the private university, let us remove support, let us take the private universities, be private. Let them remain for the rich kids who wants to be there. Let the ones of the public remain for those who are interested to be in the public hospital. Now you want to remove the help. Even the president himself was supported by help.
Okay.
Welcome back to Mora TV. Today's video, we are going to focus on what Peter Silyasia has just told the world while he was in Spice FM. Peter Silyasia is among the vocal lawmakers who have been really talking about poor governance, corruption, and even now the purported or alleged alliances which are going to be tribal, which are chiffoning under the name of filling the gap of tribalism and marginalized community, but in the real sense they are filling the void which they are trying to cover for 2027. Allegedly, Peter Silyasia the other day told the president face to face that some of the things like SHIF, NHIF, and many others were not really working and they needed to be responded to. But not any other lawmaker. There are very few lawmakers who come out straight and talk to the president directly like that. Peter Silyasia being among them. What do you think is really wrong with some of these lawmakers, and why can't they really come out and just point white elephant in the room. It is very difficult to see a lawmaker nowadays coming out to really expose what is going on. The other day we saw what the former Deputy President Mr. Rigathi Gachagua said.
Kunyamaza. Si ndio? Mukireki. Na wahi ukero kaina. Unajua kulikuwa na mpango pale ya wale watu hawatutakii mema. Kugawanya mlima Kenya into east and west. Na sana sana wa Meru na Waembu, wa Tharaka, Wachuka walikuwa wanatakiwa watengane na Wakikuyu. Lakini sisi watu ya mlima Kenya ni watu tuko na akili. Tunajua tukigawanyika tumekwisha. Na tutakuwa watumwa. Na mimi nashukuru watu ya Meru na Embu na Tharaka na Chuka na Nithi wamekataa. Mlima itakuwa mmoja. Na tutaongea sauti moja. Kwa sababu tukikubali kugawanyika tutakuwa na shida mingi sana. Kwa hivyo mimi nafurahi sana ya kwamba watu ya Meru wamekaa imara. Wajumbe wenu wameuziwa uoga. Na wamekuwa ni watu waoga. Mama Kiohani ni mngekera mutingo yakata katika maguru. Lakini mimi nafurahi the way our Meru people have stayed firm. Sisi tukae kama jamii moja, tupendane, ndio tuungane na Wakenya wengine. Kwa sababu tusipoungana, tuongee lugha moja, tutapata matatizo pale mbele. Kuna project mingi zenu zote hapa Meru zote zimekwama. Na kwa sababu tunakosa kuongea na sauti moja, tumekwama. Kwa hivyo hapo mbele tunapanga maneno na nitaongea hivi karibuni. Ndio nimesikia maneno ya kila watu, nitoe mwelekeo vile tutakaa kama watu wetu ya mlima. Si mnangojea nitoe mwelekeo? Ndio tujue vile tutakaa. But in the meantime, when I'm here in Meru, I want to say that we have seen a scheme to remove Justice Martha Koome from office as Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court. And I want to say, sisi tumesimama na Martha Koome, na hii maneno ya kumnyang'anya askari na nini ni kumuzia uoga so that she can resign. I want to ask my sister, Lady Justice Martha Koome, don't be intimidated. Don't. Stay put. You are doing a good job. Continue making sure that this is a country of the rule of law and constitutionalism. There is even a bigger scheme to dismantle the Supreme Court ahead of the 2027 elections. A budget has been set aside through the National Intelligence Service, and all those petitions you are seeing against Justice Martha Koome, against judges of the Supreme Court, is the machinations of the state, because they would like to put a Supreme Court, a bench that is amiable to what those in power want. Tuseme ya kwamba we cannot accept, and we want to ask the international community to keep an eye on Kenya, because Parliament has been captured, the opposition has been neutered. If now they capture the judiciary through the removal of Martha Koome and the Supreme Court judges, this country will slip into a dictatorship. So we want to ask the international community to keep an eye on Kenya, and we want to ask the people of Kenya to be alert. Na hiyo maneno yote ya kumtoa Martha Koome tunajua ile inapangwa. Na inapangwa vile ilipangwa ya kutoa Rigathi Gachagua. It's a script ilikuwa imepangwa. Toa Rigathi Gachagua, ukishamtoa panga sasa toa Martha Koome, toa huyu. But we want to be vigilant, and we want to ask the people of Kenya to be vigilant so that the judiciary is not captured and Martha Koome is not hounded out of office, and the Supreme Court is not disbanded ahead of the 2027 general election. Turamonera itini. Na tuthomaga marua meki. Bahasha. Mebagwe othe abago ya kuruta Martha Koome ni turamona.